are listening to the Chartographers.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the Happy Hour Minisode for Kanye West. Now, I don't know if you guys have been listening to the Chartographers for a while, but if you heard the Kanye West album, first off, you should listen to that before you listen to this, because that was like a Godfather-styled epic in terms of length, and also in terms of quality, too. It was
Not
really...
the album, the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
You knew what he meant.
The Godfather, the album. Such a good soundtrack, guys. Listen to it right now. Guys, let's rank Godfather movies. Number 3. And right now I'm, of course, sitting with our guest that they had during the Kanye podcast. Of course, the wonderful co-creator, Taran O'Reilly.
Taran O'Reilly, that's me.
Yeah, and also our friend and astute scholar of many things and occasional writer for Pop Matters, Jon Harvey.
Back.
Yeah.
Back, bitches.
You're back, or you're back?
I'm back.
You could be back. You could rock a fedora hat. I can see it.
No, I need to get
Grow
like...
Although he is wearing parachute pants right now in the studio.
I need that farmer hat that's popular with all the kids in Lincoln Park.
The flat brim.
Well, also he's wearing the farmer hat. He's also wearing a pink polo in tribute to his favorite artist, Kanye West, who we talked about.
In a fucking backpack.
He just has a backpack. There's nothing inside of it. We double checked. It's totally fine. Anywho, we were talking about this again, the Happy Hour podcast. We're just kind of bullshit now that the ranking's finally done and over with. Guys, let's just toss out something right at the beginning because I love asking it during every Happy Hour podcast. Guys, worst Kanye song. Oh, and here's the thing.
I think
there's a lot to choose from. On site.
My instinct would be to say Drunken Hot Girls.
Bam!
But then there's so much of Life of Pablo that I'm not even looking at.
Can I count Silver Surfer Interlude? Because that's technically a song, right? I can count that.
Song that was only made... Okay, and you want to talk about things that had nothing to do with the music. Him throwing that song in there just as a fuck you to his ex-girlfriend Amber Rose. And her, what was it? Wiz Khalifa being claiming that he's still wavy.
Oh my god.
And so he included the song just as a fuck you to an end of a beef that had been done for a week.
Yeah. Kanye likes fingers in his asshole. We know it. It's a thing that happens. It's totally okay.
But also, though,
mm-hmm.
I know it's a freestyle, but Freestyle 4
off of Life of Pablo.
Oh, is
rough. It
rough.
Is rough.
It
going.
is.
Here's the thing.
Rough.
Now, the best freestyler. Just put that. Because remember that song, that bonus track at the end of 808s, that fucking Pinocchio story, whatever the fuck that is, where it's just like, just stop what you're doing right now, please, for the love of God, stop. I know. Even though he did it again in VH1 Storytellers, God knows why.
I actually might say FML though.
Whoa!
Wait, really?
Whoa!
Wait, really? Whoa! Pulling out the...
I really don't like
Everybody
FML.
have to go and fuck your life up.
Okay.
Side note, by the way, I'm not sure if you know this. Jon Harvey is on standby in case The Weeknd can't do any of his performances.
Oh, that was so good. I just don't like the song. I also the end part of it is like detuned on purpose. Like all of it is out of pitch, and it's really hard for me to listen to. I guess my ear is kind of sensitive to that sort of thing, and I just really don't like it.
Yeah.
What about you, Jon Harvey?
Yeah.
I mean, again, immediately the one I wanted to go to was Drunken Hot Girls.
Yeah.
Bound's kind of a really obvious one.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I said, the second half of Blame Game is also like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who be a pussy? Pussy.
Side note, parental advisory warning to kids listening. We mention dirty words and naughty places.
You know what? If you're listening to the Kanye podcast, you should be expecting.
Yeah, sorry.
that.
I forgot to mention that we're not doing Kids Bop Kanye. We're doing the actual artist.
We should probably just put a parental advisory at the top of our page.
I actually think I have that set for one of the feeds.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Because
So now, guys,
I'm not censoring
listen,
myself.
I have 8 more fuck yous left before I can't say them anymore. So fuck you. Oh damn! Now I'm to 5.
I don't know. Facts is pretty terrible.
Well, also facts I hate just because it's just these aren't facts actually.
Yeah.
These Fade is still a fascinating closer, and yeah, I gotta go with Life of Pablo because again, for all the people, it's just gloriously messy. It's beautifully unfinished. No, it's not finished. Okay.
Wait. Which song? What's your least favorite song?
not Silver Surfer interlude. I think it was probably honestly Famous, because I feel like Rihanna is fucking wasted on that song too.
Oh yeah,
Because,
that was what made me maddest when it first came out. I was like, really, this is how you're using your Rihanna feature?
Yeah.
I mean, even that's
On
how he
this
used.
shit?
He like we said, historically doesn't use Rihanna very well.
I think he used her
all
very
the
well
lights,
on all of the
yes,
lights.
absolutely.
I mean, it's very sparingly. I mean, I'm just curious why he had to go and get budget Rihanna after that.
Yeah, she had business things to do.
It was a different section.
It was a long day. But listen, Bon Iver didn't have jack shit to do during that session. It's like, Bon Iver, can you do like 800 songs for me?
Bon Iver is
Cool.
on.
Every album
he's
since
on,
then?
No, he's not on Life of Pablo. Is
Okay.
he?
No, he's
I
on
don't
a
remember.
guest track, and that song is really bad. That I would actually say, if you could hear the demo of the one that Bon Iver's on, I would say that may be my least favorite.
Oh my
Kanye
god,
West
can we
song.
talk about the song that leaked off of Before Life of Pablo, Awesome? That song where like you're talking about it's like, I'm awesome.
Oh,
like,
God,
this,
that one was
where I'm just like,
so
what
bad.
the fuck is
Well, and
this?
I think
This
he
is
got pretty negative feedback for that one, and so did not include
Just,
it.
sometimes it's like Life of Pablo, like other than these tracks where like it sounds like his like lifestyle is kind of like kind of destroying him. Is being honest, like it's just like genuinely feels like he doesn't know what to rap about.
Yeah, literally. He's
And
just,
he said he admits having writer's block during it, but like at this point, like it's just like I feel like that's what everything's come to. Like people want to say like why like I can excuse like Yeezus as being impressionistic while some of it's kind of better and some of it's bad. Like I think he kind of had ideas, and I think everything that he kind of had an idea like after like all of his kind of ideas were washed up on like Yeezus.
But he also brings in, I mean, it's not a known secret, like, he brings in ghostwriters sometimes, too. It happened with Graduation, where, like, it was kind of a secret, but unlike a cred-destroying thing, it's just like, yeah, I think he brought in, like, copyright, like, this indie rapper from, like, the New York scene, like, to, like, help out with it. I mean, I have some of the stuff he's on for Graduation. I'm just like, cool, great. Gives, you know, he has someone else help with a verse here and there. Awesome. Clearly, on Life of Pablo, he started doing all the stuff, all the things himself again.
No, but like I was telling you, I saw Kanye West at Bonnaroo.
Oh, yeah, Jon Harvey
2014.
2014 Kanye West.
Both of them are not terribly well regarded. I had a fun time. Yeah. I was very close. I was annoyed by some of the fame things, but then again,
this was Yeezus.
So Kanye is pretty famous for having rants, some pretty long rants in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
And so like of course like it started off really amazing. It was like debuting all these new Yeezus songs live, and then like at one point like he was stopping tracks to go on these rants, and like the thing is that man, like all these started after I think 2010 he only spoke from the heart. And so like he was like so he's on there and he's rapping about, he just started talking about oh shit, no. So so they're doing Runaway, and instead of doing that thing at the end where like he does like the singing and auto-tune where it's distorted, like Mike Dean who tours live with him is just playing like piano live and is just doing just a waterfall behind him, like this image of a waterfall. And he just starts talking about how he was talking to the NFL and they told him he'd never play the Super Bowl. And he's like, he's auto-tuned ranting about this, like, cause they told me I'd never play the Super Bowl. And he's like, they say it's cause I'm too young, but I won't play till I'm real old. And
that sounds like a dream he had once.
And so like these
I was once in like the game, man. It was like,
and so like at one point like he was stopping other songs to be like I want to be one of the greats. I want to be Howard Hughes. I want to be John Lennon, Albert Einstein. I'm coming for you, Walt Disney, Elon Musk. I know he ain't dead, but he my boy. And
well, doesn't he call himself the new this generation's Albert Einstein?
Pablo? On St. Pablo, the new song that just came out.
There's no like direct comparison. Like,
no, you fucking aren't. Like, shut the fuck up. Are you kidding me? Elon Musk is this generation's Albert Einstein. What are you? You're a musician. Like You're
Taran,
great. If anything, this one's Shakespeare.
If you go back and listen to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, you will find that Kanye West disproved Einstein's theory of relativity.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, if you go back and listen to that, it's in there. It's deep in there.
Can I mention, by the way, Colbert did the segment where he talked about how for a while, Kanye, he posted...
Is it auto-tuned out on Runaway?
That's what he's saying. It's just a formula.
He posted the Donda Industries, like his whole, like, he wants to be the leader in fashion, he wants to be the leader in, like, all technology. This is when he was around the time with the Life of Pablo rollout, when he was begging on Twitter for Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg to give him $52 million because he has debts and ideas and he's going to save the world. But as Colbert pointed out on his giant map of all the things he wants to do in technology, one of the inventions he was going to do was emoji autocorrect.
Yeah.
Because you ever have it where you're like sending winking ghost, but you actually mean like, you know, eggplant? Have that ever happened to you? He will fix that, okay? He will understand the intent. Ghost, broom, smiley.
Or when you're doing like 4 in a row of the same one and you actually hit the wrong one in the middle.
Again,
it'll
emoji
just fix
autocorrect.
it.
This is literally a $10,000 idea. Also, and that's the other thing that bugged me about Life of Pablo too, is there was like lines like, when Kimoji shut down the App Store, you know, when he's talking, I'm like...
That line's gonna age well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kimoji. No, please, go on. Tell me more.
I feel like even the App Store is gonna be an
you're
outdated term in like at most 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing too about rap, like, you know, unless you're, operating on the level of, like, fucking Kendrick, like, there's gonna be eventually some, like, people, there's rappers that have talked about their top 8 on MySpace, you know, that will just, you know, whenever you mention some of these things, they're a part of the thing, and you can argue...
Oh, dude, fuck, I think even on the new Anderson .Paak album,
Yeah.
the album, which, check it out, very huge fan of.
I've heard good things.
The game has a guest verse on there, and I think one of it used to be like, she used to be in my top 8. Like, this is still in, like, 2016.
Not as good as that video of DMX trying to use Google for the first time.
He's terrified of the internet.
He's terrified.
Terrified.
And I'm just like, oh, wow.
Yeah, remember, by the way, he was he had like 6 #1 albums in a row that went like 4 times platinum each, and then just stopped.
Him and Kanye West, like, there's a report that they're working on an album together. Kanye West is producing the next...
DMX needs it so bad. You have no idea. Because he's just...
There's so much so, there's a website called isdmxinjail.com that keeps up the status of whether or not DMX is in jail or not. And, like, if you'll check out, like, no, and as a matter of fact, his parole date was this, and he's out right now.
And you know, it's great because DMX will never find that on the internet. It was previously proven in other videos. Guys, here I'm trying to think of the most ridiculous Kanye thing ever. Then he's done many, clearly. For me, I always think about, remember how he had that terrible cameo in Anchorman 2 when they did the second news anchor fight, and he was representing MTV, and he had the fro, and he wanted to, I'm going to steal that leather jacket idea, tell Michael Jackson. It was just so forced and terrible. I'm like, why is Kanye here? Out of all the celebrity talent that you have here, you have Kanye in Anchorman 2. But I will say, it does make sense because months later during The Life of Pablo, after Life of Pablo came out, he saw Zoolander 2 in theaters and went on a tweet spree talking about how Will Ferrell is a living comic legend and is a genius beyond all compare.
I remember that.
So that's a thing.
One moment, like a little less specific, but leading up to Life of Pablo, or before, I think it was still maybe even like Swish at the time. Seth Rogen said shared a limo with Kanye West, and then and he reported that Kanye West had played and rapped all of Swish live to him in a limo.
Yeah.
But then they found out that most of Life of Pablo had been written entirely the week beforehand. So what the fuck did he rap to Seth Rogen in that limo?
Like an entirely different album.
Entirely possible.
Yeah.
Can we talk about, there are some people that are just like, it's a living album. Life of Pablo's constantly changing.
Fuck off.
Thank you. I wanted to just get one other person to say that.
I agree.
Yeah, like...
It's terrible.
It's one of the things where, because there were like 8 different rejigerations that came out, and some publications that when they got...
Rejigerations?
There were some publications that when they heard the shitty, like, live during his Season 3 showcase, or whatever it was at Madison Square Garden,
They wrote fucking reviews of that.
They reviewed that thing,
And,
and
like,
they're like,
ran them.
this
It's
song's
true.
great. I'm like, that's not a Kanye song. That didn't make the final track list at all. It was actually a completely different artist, but you wrote it down as a Kanye song.
I remember the Pitchfork had already beat an ultra light beam from the Kanye West show like 2 days before it debuted on SNL. Like, and all you could hear was that crappy, like, horribly mic'd on
Yeah,
the
and they Best New Music did.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, that's...
Yeah.
Wow. Really? You can't tell if it's good. It has the worst sound quality. That's... Yeah. The changing... The fact that that Frank's track is a thing is just like... It's so stupid.
The fact that
It's
we
so
recorded this
absolutely
podcast
stupid.
and the day of a new song just showed up on it like a
What I'm
magical
really
flower.
confused is that I feel like at one point certain songs must have had better lyrics.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
because if you listen to the SNL version on Wolves that like debuted like think within a year of that album, those are actually, I think, in certain aspects, some of Kanye West's much more complicated, better, like, more well-written lyrics. Like, it's like from this perspective of, like, it's like detailing, like, his relationship with Kim K, like, they're, like, trapped in the wild, and they're both these wolves there, and then, like, Sia represents, like, the wolf that he's, like, in love with, and he reps his perspective, and then, like, Vic Mensa is, like, representing nature and singing from that point. Like, it's not, like, the best thing, it's not like Radiohead, don't get me wrong, but, like, as far as, like, ambitious, like, writing on his point, it was, like, one of the more well-thought-out and detailed concepts that he'd ran with.
It was also
and then
a
he
really good
changed
use of
it
Sia.
to, and then he changed it to, man, I wish this Coney fellas you wish you could unswallow. I wish this the Coney fellows you wish you could unfollow. You know that one? Like, it's like, oh yeah, like, it had, like, this amazingly detailed thing, and...
Yeah, and it's so funny because he decided to not go with that really detailed thing that he had on SNL, and went and did it like a Frank Ocean verse instead, which is not melodically similar to anything else in the song, and then released the album, and then changed his mind and added Sia back to it again, but didn't change those lyrics back.
Yeah.
So her part doesn't make sense anymore. And then Frank's track, it's just the worst.
Bound! Guys, worst Kanye West guest verse. What?
I immediately thought of E.T.
Oh my god, yeah.
Tell me what's next, alien sex.
Bound!
Oh man, what's that music video? Like, I still don't get it. Is it supposed to be ironic?
No, that's the thing, is that it seems so earnest to me. And, like, literally her hair is blowing in the wrong direction. Like...
She just transcends time, man. Well, again, remember when he did, Drake did Forever, and he's like, guys, I want, like, everyone on this thing right now. And he had, like, Lil Wayne, and he had Eminem, and he had all these different people on here. And it just was...
I mean, I haven't heard a lot of these, to be fair.
You mean This Ain't a Scene, it's an Arms Race remix by
Yeah,
Fall
no,
Out Boy?
shockingly, I didn't listen to that one.
Oh, I mean, he did do a good job with that Estelle song.
Yeah.
American Boy. The best thing
Well,
Will.i.am ever fucking did.
He wrote that, didn't he? I mean, he was kind of instrumental. He had a lot of parts, as it were.
Oh,
Stay Up Viagra. I'm not familiar.
Yeah, by 88 Keys. Come on, dude. Who doesn't love 88 Keys? That's a song that
Yeah, I
happened.
mean, I think even after looking at the list of all of them, my initial instinct is correct, and his worst guest verse is on E.T. by Katy Perry.
Big-headed astronaut. Or maybe it's your boy, Yeezy get ass a lot.
Yep. Just like that, too. Also, that terrible line. So, I'm pretty sure we summed that up.
Yeah. Although I will say, remember there was that one, was it Kid Cudi? I think
I
that
didn't
Lady
know.
Gaga sample that happened, that poker face one. I can't
Oh,
remember.
yeah,
the
that was
one.
Kid
Yeah,
Cudi.
I actually liked his verse on that. That was actually pretty good. Birthday song, of course, by 2 Chainz.
Oh, I didn't know he did a remix with LaRue. That explains why he used her so much after that.
Yeah. There's that. It's just not. It's not good. Like here's the thing. He's not a great.
He's really bad features.
I mean, guys, there's a reason that they didn't want to let him release his own album, because he's not a great rapper. He's a great producer. Mm-hmm. He's an incredible producer, and sometimes
I think
he writes good raps.
I think some people do unfairly shit on him. I think even though he doesn't write the most complex, structurally complex, or lyrically complex lyrics a lot, I think again where his strength is just his sense of melody. But they're so his raps are incredibly melodic.
Yeah,
and to the
they
point.
definitely are.
And that's what saves him most of the time. And people and say I've heard people kind of talk crap about his flow a little bit, or say it's clearly you're not gonna hold him up against battle rap or anything, but I think what's really understated is the fact that he does have a super melodic flow that everybody can latch onto.
It's a very everyman in its own way.
I don't have any problem with his flow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have problems with his lyrics.
Yeah,
and those are his fault.
Lyrics, and also, God, there was this one fucking writer for Slay named Forrest Wickman on Twitter who, shortly after Life of Apollo came, he's like, it's like, when he has that one line on feedback about, hear about the good news, y'all sleeping on me, had a good snooze. And the time he's like, maybe the good news could be referring to the Bible and that kind of thing. Oh man, what a great. And I'm like, and I didn't, but I wanted to at the time. I'm like, dude, you are fucking reading into his shit so hard.
He has an album called Yeezus.
Yeah, exactly.
The good news is
the King James
the
Bible.
Yeah.
Have you heard the good news?
I feel like Yeezus, that could have been another one. The King J Bible. Jay-Z could have done that. But Jay-Z's not as self-aggrandizing as that. Jay-Z, he thinks a lot of himself.
No, you wanted to talk about
Charlemagne.
You wanted to talk about Kanye West's obsession with Beyonce?
He loves Beyonce, guys. I don't know
Okay, but don't we also love Beyonce?
I mean,
if you were as egocentric as Kanye, wouldn't you have also interrupted Taylor Swift because that was bullshit? I mean, right?
Yeah. Beyonce looked really uncomfortable during that.
She
Almost
was.
as
She
uncomfortable,
was really
as Taylor Swift. Oh my god, but then remember there's a one time during the VMAs this year, which we were watching. We were watching when there was Taylor Swift I'm gonna let you finish, but Kanye West has one of the greatest careers of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West, which is a big move for Taylor to be she's gonna apologize to him, he's gonna apologize to her, and he gets up on stage and just fucking rambles for 16 minutes and ends it by saying,
so
in the year 2020, I'm gonna run for president. And it's just
What I love about that sketch is that it reminds me of
Saturday Night Con.
It reminds me of that Key and Peele sketch where they're in the locker room and he's interviewing that NFL player and he's like, "Oh, you can do literally anything. You can fly." And Kanye West is doing that same exact thing on stage, where he's like, I can be president. You can be president. And he's freaking out on stage.
Yeah. And he's $53 million.
I think this is he's everything is so from the heart, for better or worse. 90% worse.
I know, and that's why when I introduced the main podcast, when I said the Donald Trump of rap music, listen, it's not, when we recorded this, it was a very hot topic at the time, but I'm also there's a lot of parallels of just someone who, when you get Kanye, Kanye doesn't lie to you. Kanye just does the things, despite the class action lawsuits being filed against him.
You want to talk about
Apollo would only be available in title, and then it wasn't.
You want to talk a rabid fan base that that won't accept any criticism? They're this similar fan bases.
Yeah. Also, you want to talk about a fan base that went ahead and decided to, when he put out a $120 hip hop T-shirt, which was a white T-shirt on his website, he sold out of them. That's a thing that happened with Kanye.
Well, also, I'm still also fascinated by the fashion standpoint, because supposedly, people's I'm curious to how much of that is just manufactured image, because he clearly if he wanted to, he could make more Yeezys. Trust me, when you have a product that in demand that sells out instantly, nobody.
Well, when you only make 2,000 or
you've had about 4 trials.
Yeah.
Of Yeezys. Let's be real, at this point,
this terrible, terrible looking sneaker.
Which
Yeah,
at least
no
I
one
will
will
say at least
wear.
kind of have gotten better.
Yeah.
Like well, at one point it literally was just a rip off another former design. Like
Yeah.
there's valid criticism.
Yeah, also Life of Pablo, way more references about the shoe industry than I would have cared about. I'm like,
I think
oh,
that's
yeah.
the other thing that was why like what's so frustrating about that. Like it's just like you hopefully like he gets away with that, but like it almost signifies like a certain death to me. Mm-hmm. Like it's just like okay, like there is almost until you get to tracks like 30 Hours and Real Friends and even certain parts of FML, which I know you're not a fan of, but like I like that one a lot. But like you certain like when it gets to that kind of subject matter. Like, everything else, though, is just like, I don't give a shit about this, and there's no reasonable expectation for anybody to give a shit that much of a shit about his, like, problems up to this point.
Yeah.
It's so unrelatable.
Totally.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Any other last thoughts about Con? Our best con sounds that we've made?
Oh, man.
I think
Yeah.
I've about summed it up. He's great. Love him.
We will suffer through another album.
As much as you don't like him, he's not Einstein influential. He hasn't affected physics yet.
Yeah.
But you give him some money and he can change that.
Yeah.
He just needs money.
He's like Gnarls Barkley mixed with Charles Barkley.
Barkley.
Okay, that's a big deal.
His albums at this point are, like a kind of a if you build it, they will come. Like we're gonna listen to it. No matter how good it is.
Yeah, and
we're at least gonna check it out.
Is the odd school spirit where it's like you're like don't talk shit about our toilet. Kind of sometimes
Hey, watch the throne. Watch the throne. And guys, listen, I want to say thank you so much for this. And what? Hold on, my phone just went off. Let me check it here. God damn it, he put out another new song at the end of Life of Pablo. We have to redo the entire list, guys. Guys, we're going to shut this podcast down and redo everything we just did. In the meantime, thank you so much for listening. Keep listening. We'll be listening. Have a good one.
Where the press at?
Where the press at? Where the press at? I want to know where the press is.